Hi, Collective. Welcome back to Love, Light, and Life Affirmed, your daily affirmations for self-love and growth. Hi, you guys. Welcome in, Divine Feminines, to your weekly check-in, you guys. Divine Feminines, I'm going to do a past, present, future outcome spread for you. I'm going to start by rolling the dice, seeing what letters connect to the reading. This could be your first, middle, last. This could be the first, middle, last, or the person that you are connected to as well. All right, Divine Feminines. But let's see what's going on. Welcome back, all of my current subscribers. Thank you guys for all of your love and support. You guys have been incredible. Thank you so much. Thank you for allowing me to be here for you during your healing, to give you some wisdom, some much needed advice, some knowledge to help you through your pain, your journey of love and romance. So, Divine Feminine, we start out, we have the letters E, the letter L, the letter W, the letter L again, the letter B, the letter W again, the letter N, the letter B again. And somebody who is in deep contemplation about you or you about someone else, Divine Feminine. Yeah, somebody's taking a pause and thinking about a connection with you. Okay. We have the letter E, the letter J, the letter T, the letter P, P again, the letter O, the letter U, the letter L, the letter Z. Contemplation. Contemplation. Somebody is on top of the world right now, thinking about you. You're thinking about somebody too. Somebody that you know has a jet. Maybe somebody is wealthy that you are contemplating or dealing with that you know. Somebody likes soda, pop. Somebody needs to be put into their place. Somebody's getting a new pup. Or somebody has a dog. Okay, one more roll. The letter A. There's something in question. A question that you have about somebody that you're thinking about, Divine Feminine. The letter O. The letter M is significant. The letter S. The letter V. The letter J. The letter Y. The letter H. The letter E. And the letter Z. Z's are very important. I feel like there's somebody who slept on you, Divine Feminine. Somebody's thinking about you that slept on you. They now want to come back into your life, but you're not sure about them. That question mark. Okay, this could be your dates of birth, your actual age, a sign in synchronicity. 411. 411 is a big synchronicity. The month of April, the month of November, April 11th could be your birthday. You could be born on the 4th of the month or 11th of a month. 66, you could be born in 66, you could be 66. The number 12 could be significant. 666 is out here. Somebody was in devil energy that you were dealing with at one time, that you probably are in separation from or need to separate from. The month of December was significant in regards to this person. 10, October 8th is significant. The number 10 is significant. Something had to end. The month of August, born on the 8th, born on the 10th. And I have 11, the number 2, the number 9, 911, 911. Somebody's dealing with emergency situations. Maybe somebody's dealing with some karma because of their situation and how they dealt with you, Divine Feminine. The number 5 could be significant. The number 6, somebody could be 56 or 65. Somebody's parents could be involved in a situation. the month of May, the month of June, the month of April, the month of January, the month of February could be significant. All right, Divine Feminine. So let's start with your overall energy in your past. So let's do your past. What was the overall energy of my Divine Feminines in their past? Fearless, timing, clever. Overall energy in the Divine Feminine's past. Imaginative in the reverse. This could be your energy or the person you were connected with. So flip it where it goes, Divine Feminine. Healing, unavailable, celebration. So for your past spread, Divine Feminine, you were surrounded by sharks and you had to be fearless. And I feel like this is an energy that you had to be in for a while. I feel like it took you a minute to understand who you were dealing with. I don't feel like you saw that you were surrounded by sharks at the time in the past. I feel like this is why you seemingly are just kind of floating on the water, kind of calmly. I don't think you were aware of the energy that was in your life, the people who surrounded you, and their intentions to harm you or to come against you in a particular way. I feel like in divine timing here, I feel like you started to see the foxes, the wolves in sheep's clothing, the clever minds that were around you, and it was something unimaginable for you. I feel like this caught you off guard, really. I get with this imagination in the reverse. This is never something that you could have thought of that would be happening because of the connections that you had, because of when you were together. It seemed like there was always a celebration. It seemed like it was in good energy. But I feel like this is a situation that pushed you into going into your healing. I feel like this situation pushed you into your dark night of the soul in your past, and this caused you to become unavailable to these energies around you. This is what I'm getting from your past energy. So let's get a little bit more details about this past. What happened in the past? Let's get a little bit more detail. Yeah, you wised up. Yeah, confirmation. The revelation of the unknown, having knowledge, having experience. Yeah. So in divine timing, Spirit showed you what was going on with these energies, these shark energies, and you got the knowledge that you needed to truly see the situation clearly. Yeah, absolutely. What else? Yeah, you realized that you were a target. You realized that the things that were happening to you, around you, with this group of people or person that was smiling in your face, you had become a target. There was a situation intended to harm you or affect you in a negative way by these energies that were in this wolf in sheep's clothing. What else? Yeah. And this was disguised as a friendship. And unfortunately, the person who was supposed to be a friend of yours chose a different direction. So while you looked at the connection between you and someone else as a true bond, this person chose differently. This person chose to see you as a target. This person was in some type of competition with you that you had no idea about, but you wised up. What else? Past. My divine feminine. Yeah. Confirmation. The intent was malicious. This person had negative intentions towards you. Again, I feel like because of the shock of this, because of how much it broke your heart once you wised up, and I feel like you wised up quietly. I feel like it pushed you into your healing, into your dark night of the soul, and you just went ghost. You became unavailable to everyone, and you had to walk away from this devil energy. But I feel like it put you in shock. But I feel like it put you in a place where you needed. Yeah, this was a whole community involved in this. This was a whole collaboration coming against you, Divine Feminine. And what's crazy is that the shock was because these are people that you celebrated with, not realizing that they were celebrating you being their target. Divine Feminine. One more for the past. But you were protected by spirit. You were being safeguarded physically, mentally. Even though you were not aware of the intentions, you were always protected, Divine Feminine. Yeah, from these fox energies out here again. Confirmation. Wow. Okay. So that's your past energy, Divine Feminine. Wow. So you wised up. So Spirit basically made it very clear who you were dealing with, and you finally caught on. And once you wised up, you basically went ghost. You realized that you had to walk away from these people, this community. And again, it broke your heart because I feel like you were not expecting it, not even a little bit. Okay, what's the present moment for my Divine Feminines? What's the present energy for my Divine Feminines? What is happening in the present moment for my Divine Feminines? Present moment. Present moment. Present moment. Present moment. Well, that's clear. So in the present moment, Divine Feminine, in the very near future, if this has not happened already. Okay. So in the present moment or in the very near future, Divine Feminine, you are going to have somebody coming in to bring you an offer from your past. They are going to be dressed to the nine. They are going to be looking very good, smelling good, looking good. They are going to portray that life is amazing for them. They are going to give you an offer. This is going to be an offer of love, and this is somebody from your past. They are going to offer to connect with you. They're going to want to celebrate with you. This is somebody who's going to make it seem like they have now realized that you are their forever person, that you were always in their heart, that you always meant the world to them, that you were their everything. But see, that cycle has already closed, and you are being cautioned to not take this offer. This is a false offer, most likely from someone who now was your ops in the past, and maybe they don't realize that you recognize that they were an op, is going to come back and try again to get back into your energy, because again, the center of this spread, the cycle is already closed. See, in matters of the heart here, this door is closed. It is locked. There is no key to this door. There is no combination to open this. So that's why you are being cautioned not to break this lock off of this door, because this is a cycle that took you a very long time to close. Again, because you were so connected to this person or situation, you really felt deeply for this person or these people. And it took everything in you to walk away and start your healing journey. So please be mindful that now your glow up is being noticed, it is being seen. Your energy that you are in is being felt by people, and people want back in because they are now recognizing your power. Let's get more details about this present moment for my divine feminines. Yeah. So they are trying to figure out how you did this. You have become a mystery to everybody from your past who you walked away from, because they see that you are in this new energy, divine feminine, and they can't understand how it's possible that you've actually elevated after everything that they tried to do as their target to stop you from improving, from growing, from evolving, from becoming successful, to blocking your money, to blocking your love life. You now have success in your work and your business. You actually have new partnerships, or you have someone coming in that is going to be your divine partner. So they're trying to come in and figure out this mystery. And the only way they could do that is to be close to you, right? But again, you are still protected. I don't think this is what they understand quite yet, that your ancestors and your spirit guides and the Most High is not just going to allow them to come in because they are being told to come in and do this. They are being puppeted. They're being controlled and manipulated by someone else telling them to come back in and make you this offer. But see, they should be very careful. Yeah. They should be very careful about the links that they are traveling to do this. Some people have traveled across continents in order to affect you. This is the energy that is going to come back towards you. Some people are traveling back towards you, divine feminine, because you have actually moved away physically from these people. But they are willing to take the journey in order to change this situation for their benefit. Again, this is a group effort. Wow. Wow. There is a community of people who are trying to understand the mystery behind your growth, behind your success. How is it? Because, yeah, they are not doing well without your energy. Some of these people are in isolation. They have emotional emptiness now. They are disconnected from others. This person who was your op, who brought this community into the situation, now doesn't have anybody on their side. For some of you guys, they have been isolated. What they wanted for you is now happening for them, or they have walked away from this community of people who manipulated them in this energy. Confirmation, it keeps coming out. The intent towards you is not a good one. Not in the past energy and not in the present energy. And whatever is coming towards you is meant to get you back into the energy that you were in prior to, so they can figure out how to take from you, because they see your success and your blow up. They see you celebrating. They see you in this self-love energy, choosing you always. Wow. This is not something that you're supposed to reconcile with. Do not reconnect with this people, places, or situations, because you already have your freedom. You've already been released from this. That's why this door is closed and it is locked. Do not go back to that. Okay? This is the present energy or near future. Let's do the outcome here. Wow. So this was a tough battle, because I feel, divine feminine, you were emotionally attached to this situation wholeheartedly. Yes, you were. What is the outcome, future outcome for the divine feminine in this situation? Future outcome, future energy for my divine feminine in this situation. Surrender. Future outcome. There you are. Look how beautiful you are, divine feminine. Hokey pokey, bittersweet. Future. Huh. The future is here, divine feminine. Runner chaser. Justice. Wow. 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 So, here is the future energy for the divine feminines. Because you surrendered this situation, you stepped into your true divine feminine energy. Okay? You found your self-worth at the bottom of the deck. This is what you didn't see coming. More self-confidence, more love of self, your glow up that is now being seen. You have stepped into your true divine feminine energy. You have stopped dancing with people who do not have good intentions for you. You stop giving your energy away, your body, your mind, your spirit, to people who don't deserve you, who didn't deserve you. And yes, it is a bittersweet symphony. Music is very important in the connection that you had with this person or with these people. So yes, you surrendering this is definitely bittersweet, divine feminine. However, you choosing yourself, you are now able to look towards your future with way more confidence. You are not dealing with any more runner chaser dynamics. And you are receiving your justice, and your justice is to bring your life into balance, while other people who decided to treat you bad are dealing with their karma. You are now able to embrace the ocean of possibilities available to you. Embrace yourself, the love of self, your growth, your healing. The peace that you are going to have is your justice, the success, the wealth, the romantic connection of your heart's desire, your divine masculine energy is going to be your justice. Wow. Wow. Any more on the future outcome? Yeah, you have a surprise coming. You have a gift, an event that occurs suddenly and unexpectedly. You have a surprise coming in from the universe because they are so proud of you for choosing yourself, divine feminine. You are going to be on your self-discovery search for your path. I feel like this has pushed you forward for you finding your purpose. Yes, you are an earth angel. You are a well-intentioned person with divine protection and messages to give to the collective. This is what you are going to discover about yourself if you haven't already. This is what people in your past didn't understand about you, that they were messing with the Most High's anointed. Touch not my anointed. And they are now in deep sorrow. People in your past are going to be thinking about you for a long time and how they wronged you. They are going to be in the pain that they wanted you to be in, divine feminine. Religious beliefs, spirituality, surrender, prayers, the battle between good and evil. Yeah, they had a choice between good and evil, but they chose the wrong side. Maybe because you were spiritual and they were religious. Family, connection, unconditional love, support, shared history, belonging, protection, and emotional bonds formed through blood or chosen family. I feel like you have a connection that is going to bring you the family that you've always wanted. You are going to have a connection with someone that is going to be filled with unconditional love and support. They are going to be on the same page with you. They are going to support you through your continuous healing. They're going to support you through being in your purposes on path. This is going to be your justice. Divine Feminine. Future outcome. And their future is being rejected. That is going to be their karma. Divine Feminine. While you, at the bottom of the deck, get renewal. The process of making something stronger, healthier, and more dynamic after a period of decline. See, they blocked you temporarily. They did a lot to keep you from this renewal that is yours. Again, this is your justice. Divine Feminine. What's your advice? What's happening in your career? Let's see, get you some future energy for your career. Focus, direction. Yeah, you are going to have so much focus, so much direction, confirmation. Yeah. You now know exactly what direction you're going to be going in, and that's going to be a great feeling for you. Yeah, you are always going to be safe, Divine Feminine. You are going to be protected. You are going to always have clarity, and you are always will have your freedom. Beautiful. Beautiful. What else? For my Divine Feminine. Office, room, yeah. Beautiful. Agility, insight, and transformation. Yes, you are going through a profound transformation right now. Change is your secret career accelerant. As you change, you begin to grow and you begin to understand your abilities, your purpose. You are going to be able to work from the safety of your own home. You're going to have a beautiful office. But you going through this transformation, allowing this situation to make you surrender to the divine and go through your transformation, this is what's going to bring you to your highest potential. Beautiful. What else? You guys are going to be doing some more traveling. Beautiful. Somebody's going to get a new car. You're going to have a lot of resources to be able to move forward. And you are going to go on that quest, right? Here, that journey. The story is just going to keep unfolding for you, and it's going to unfold in such a beautiful way. And ease, balance, flow. Yes, your life is going to be in such ease, such balance. With the scales here, this is your justice, to have your life be back in balance, in flow. Yes. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. In stillness, you reclaim your power. You are going on your healing journey. You are going to transform and forgive what you didn't know. You're still learning. So forgive yourself for your past energy, for the connections that you were involved in, because you didn't know their intentions, Divine Feminine. So don't blame yourself, okay? Allow yourself to continue to learn. Advice: seek clarity, embrace honesty. Yes. Face consequences. Don't worry about the unknown. Float on the clouds of the unknowing. Balance. Harmony. This is your justice. and you will have balance within your love and career, Divine Feminine. Just ride the current. Look at that. Your tide of transition, and there's your other person. I love it. Messages from your future person. I always knew it was you. Beautiful. Yeah. And messages from your past person to your past person. Take off the mask. Somebody needs to learn how to take their mask off. And look, the message is very clear. Show me the real you. Another mask. This person wore many masks with you in the past, and that's why that is going to stay closed. But you have somebody new coming in. The scales are going to be brought into balance for you, Divine Feminine, because it is what you deserve, and it is because you found your self-worth, and because you are lovable. You've always been lovable. Even though people made you feel excluded in the past, now they want to be included, but unfortunately it's not their place anymore. Your renewal is here. You are no longer their victim. All right, Divine Feminines, that is what I have for you for your past, present, and future outcome spread. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit that like button, comment, share, subscribe, and follow me. But until next time, you guys, bye.